Hey guys, what's up? And today we're going to have a Terraria video. Now this video is going to be a little bit different from my other Terraria video which I did originally, in which we're going to be discussing the T-shirt contest. Now in my last Terraria video I looked at the screenshots, and I've got Starband videos as well where I'm discussing things with that. So this is going to be one of them videos. So we're going to get straight to looking at the first T-shirt design. I've got a couple of them to look at, which I've picked out as being my favourites, and I'm going to talk about why I like them, why you should upvote them if you want to see them as a t-shirt design. So let's get straight into it. The first t-shirt that I've picked out is from a user called Wizard1994. Now the t-shirt's going to be on screen now, and it's a really simple one, a light blue t-shirt, and it literally just says Terraria version 1.2, and it's got an image of one of the new trees in the new snow biomes with a penguin. Now I picked this one out as it was on the first page, and I just thought it was quite a simple t-shirt which sort of just captured what the new update is going to be. Now there's not really too much to talk about with it. It is, as I said, really simple, but I just kind of liked it. So we're going to move on now to our second t-shirt which I picked out, which is from a user called Aeronaut Ryan. This t-shirt has got a picture of all of the different armors that there are in Terraria, and it says the evolution of a Terrarian. Now I like this because it's a really small design, so if you wanted to get a t-shirt and you didn't want it to be really in your face and people to sort of think you're a bit weird wearing a really brightly coloured design on your t-shirt, I think this t-shirt's a good design for that, because if you're not Terrarias you get it, if you don't you wouldn't think someone was too weird going out wearing a really brightly coloured t-shirt. You know, it's really sort of subtle. And I like the armors, although one thing I would say they should maybe improve is the text. They should probably make it a bit more sort of pixely or Terraria based, because the Comic Sans doesn't really go with the theme. So I think I've said enough about that t-shirt. We can get on to the next one from a user called Cello or CeeLo 753. Now this one just says hardcore player, and it's got a picture of two iron swords being crossed. The only problem with this one though is that it might be mistaken for a Minecraft one, because it doesn't sort of say in your face Terraria, and the only thing that differentiates the swords from Minecraft swords is that the handle and the hilt is a little bit different. But I do really like it because if you've played Terraria you'll see that you can switch on to PvP mode, in which on the menu two swords will cross each other, and it's sort of like a little reference that I think people who play Terraria will get. And similarly to the last one, it doesn't shout Terraria in your face, so it's a good t-shirt that I think a lot of people will just wear out, because it doesn't look kind of weird. You wouldn't pick someone out wearing it for the fact that it was really bright and in your face. It's quite subtle, as I said with the last one. Now the next t-shirt is from a member called Paradox with a 4 and a 0 in there, and it's just got a picture of a unicorn, and it says "It will be fun," they said, which I think is quite a funny little line to have there. And of course, a lot of people do like the unicorns in the game, and I think this is a t-shirt that fans of Terraria will really like, because, as I said, the unicorns are pretty well known, and a lot of people I think find them quite overpowerful. I haven't ever when I've played, but they're quite an iconic feature of the game and hard mode in the game. So it will be a t-shirt that people who play Terraria will definitely get if they see someone wear it. It does quite shout out Terraria in your face, which is good if you want a really Terraria based t-shirt. Now we'll move on to another t-shirt, which is by a user called Epic Criddle. Now I really like this one. It's a full t-shirt design, and it says Terraria on the front, and it's got sort of the background scenery that you get when you're playing as the decoration. Now this one's really simple, and I think it's just a really good Terraria based design. It says everything you need to know about it. It's really simple, although I don't know how feasible it is for a t-shirt, because I don't know if you can do full printing over the whole thing, and I guess it would be fairly expensive to buy because of the full printing. But if it could be done, I think it's just a really nice t-shirt. It's kind of hard to talk about different things. I mean, it's got the guide on there, it's got the tree on top of the T for Terraria, but it just captures the sort of theme and the idea of Terraria. It doesn't need to have a lot of complicated like monsters on there or things going on, because it's just got the background, which says enough, I guess. I would like to talk more about it, but I can't really think of anything else, but I do really like this design. So we're going to move on to our next design by a user called Grenin, I think it is. Now this one's really cool because I'm quite a fan of pixel art and stuff like that, and the idea of having a T-shirt that has got a pixel art design for the whole thing, I think is really cool. I mean, I don't know how many people would actually wear it, but as an actual design, I think it's really, really good, and I think it's been done really well as well. I mean, where it transitions from pixels going straight down on the body and then at an angle on the sleeves looks really sleek. It doesn't look like they've literally sort of tried to angle it and just shoved the design on there. And it's a really good adaptation. I think it's the suit, which you can get in Terraria, which is the tuxedo. And it's just really simple. Obviously, if you play Terraria, you'd understand what it is. And if you don't play Terraria and you're a gamer, I guess you can still have the appreciation that it's sort of a pixely gaming-based T-shirt. So yeah, I really like this one. Right, the next one. Now this one is quite a cool design by a user called Suka Ibuki. Now obviously this person has gone pretty all out on this one. It looks really professional and it's just a really awesome design. Obviously it's got the Eye of Cthulhu and someone wearing the Nightmare armor set. And it doesn't need to be pixel based. Someone's drawn it, and it again really captures the idea of Terraria. It's obviously like a vector based image, so it's got sharp edges. It's really, really eye catching and bold, and you could have that printed sort of anywhere on the T-shirt. And because it doesn't need to say Terraria, it doesn't. It's good because it's hard to explain. It catches your eye, you know what it's about without it even needing to say anything. Sort of a picture speaks 1,000 words, that sort of thing. And it's just a really, really high quality image. And this is one of the designs that I think is probably going to win because they've spent a lot of time on it and it has been done really, really well. Now, the next image, again, is one of them pixely based ones, similar to the one 2 images ago, where it's got a potion being poured on the T-shirt and it's being turned into the Link outfit, or the hero costume, which you can get. This design, again, I really like. I think it's actually been done really well. The user who did it said that it was a bit of a rough one that he did, but I really think it looks good, and the pouring effect also looks really, really clean. I can see a lot of people who don't necessarily play Terraria, but sort of video games as well in general, will like this sort of T-shirt because it's quite universal for gaming, I guess, with sort of your character turning into a character from the game. Also, the green colour is contrasts quite nicely sort of with most colours of a T-shirt design, but I guess white or grey would be the main colour that you use. Now, the next image is one that I had an idea of doing something similar, so that's why I like this one, with sort of the heart. This one though says Heartbreaker, and I like the play on words because obviously the heart crystals or the life crystals that you break in order to get more HP. But it's, as I said, a really cool play on words. The design, obviously, it's on like a brown T-shirt, so it doesn't look as good, and the font doesn't really match too well. But the actual concept itself, I think, is really, really funny. It's a really good play on words, a really clever design. Now we move on to our final design now, which is by somebody called Lambo, and they've, again, like the one a few images ago, they've spent a lot of time, done this on a program with their own art, and it says a blood moon is rising. Now this T-shirt design is really good. Again, it doesn't necessarily say Terraria. I think on the actual image of it on the T-shirt, it says Terraria sort of faded in the corner. But it's just a really nice design. You could put it on any T-shirt. It would go really well on it. And if they pick another T-shirt design, I think they'll probably go with this one, just for the fact that the person's made it themselves, and it does look really, really professional and nice. Although, I would like to see the person wearing some armour. I guess he kind of looks like the guide character, but I'm not sure if he's meant to be that. But yeah, that was the last of the T-shirt designs. I hope you guys liked this video. If you want to go and check out the T-shirts and vote for them yourself, I'll leave a link to the thread in the description so you guys can go check it out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like. If you want to see more Terraria-based videos, be sure to subscribe. I also bring out Starbound content when there's new updates for that. I also do Flash games. I am also doing a SimCity series, which will be up. I'll leave a link to all of them series in the description. But as I said, guys, thanks for watching.